Hello. This sector has been largely abandoned since a series of battles decimated the local population. An unusual alien race is reportedly scavenging in the area. You'd best be on guard. I will best be on guard. When did I take a unit of... Huh. Anyway, there's a distress beacon here, so let's take care of that. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite's defense system has gone haywire, and the repair crew can't approach it without being fired upon. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. I can't remember. Let's see. The things we have are... Oh, remote hacking! Yeah, Oh, never mind. I can't just hack them with my thing because I guess it's not powerful enough. Yeah, that really helps, didn't it? Let's send some guys to repair this really quickly first, so we don't lose all the oxygen. In fact, let's open all doors so that the oxygen drain isn't quite as severe in this room, so that these guys can get repaired beforehand. Alright, now they go and repair the shield system. Let's close all doors. Yeah, let's stop pausing there. So that did not go well, but that happens. Let's return the crew to safe positions. Let's turn off this, turn on this, jump. Let's jump here. We have 48 scrap. Not as much as we really need. All this is getting annoying. Continue. Leto missile onto their shields. Halberd beam. Attack their everything. What? That's not good. Halberd beam. I need you to attack this of their everything now. Just make sure you hit their shields first. Penitence for metal. Offering intentions. Nah. The ship explodes, revealing their cargo of unprocessed metal. You collect a significant amount of scrap. Shield overcharger. If we get a drone, if we do end up getting a drone control, this would be pretty. This would be pretty interesting because what it does is it adds layers of these green shields every 8 or so seconds. I think it's 8 seconds. Anyway, and it'd be a good supplement to our already existing one because then we'll have impenetrable defenses, practically impenetrable defenses, up for longer than otherwise normal. I may end up selling this. I might not. We'll see. Anyway, let's get this. We really don't have that much of an engine boost. Yeah. Engines might be the next thing we need to get into, but let's move here. A few refugee ships are preparing for the long journey to another sector. They explain how a number of Lanius military ships surrounded them and began to hack their FTL drives. Fortunately, the Lanius moved on after briefly scanning the civilian ships, leaving them more than a little shaken up. So, yeah, nothing happened there. A merchant ship is docked with a Lanius transport. You message them to see if they need any help. It turns out they have been studying the Lanius' ability to reshape metal. Ooh! We haven't the foggiest idea of how it works. They appear to meld part of their bodies into the metal and reshape it. They have been willing to demonstrate their ability if you have some extra metal that you would like converted into something. Well, augmentation, a weapon, or drone schematic. I did just say that I might end up using that drone, but that's it. I might end up using that drone. I'm not really interested in drones otherwise, and I might end up selling that drone anyway, so... Weapon or augmentation. Now this is a random augmentation. It might not end up being worth what we spent for it. It might be worth a lot more than what we spent for it. Augmentation. Fire suppression. Nah. I've tried using the fire suppression before. It doesn't immediately put out fires. It just, starts putting out the fires. Like, like a sprinkler system. I might end up selling this. It's really not all that good. I still have this breach bomb here. You stumble across a badly damaged Lanius craft. It jumps away as soon as it sees you. Looking around the area, you discover a number of destroyed rebel automated ships. It must have been quite the fight. You scrap what remains. Okay, so Let's quickly get some engine power. Just improve our dodging ability just a little bit. Next, in danger. Yeah, Rebel Automated Scout. Alright, Leto Missile onto their shields. Halberd Beam. Hit like this. There's a missile there. Actually, let's Halberd Beam across here. The Leto Missile should take care of that shield unless it has, you know, 3 units of shielding there. Yeah, that's good. Oh, and our evasiveness pays off. Basically toss 2 coins. If heads, you succeed. If tails, you suck. You know what? I don't really need to use another missile. Let's just take care of this. Even if they get their shields back up, we're gonna be fine. Boom. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Thank you very much. There's a store there, and just after I did a bit of spending too. Can I do this to collect more scrap and then... Yeah, I think I can. You are hailed by a rebel ship. When the rebellion is complete, you'll see the safer world we provide. Well, you won't, but you get the point. They arm weapons. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's really interesting how they seem to think they're the good guys. They must honestly think they're the good guys. Some of them obviously don't see the point of, you know, their rebellion, but I don't know really the whole logic behind everything. Anyway, that's all of our... Oh, well, okay. You're considerably more well-armed than I would have thought. We surrender. No. Because when the Federation finally beats back the Rebel fleet, you'll see the safe world that we have always been providing. Well, you won't, but you get the point. Anyway, let's... Oh, that store's gone. Nope. We missed a chance to sell some of our stuff and then buy some other stuff. This beacon is surrounded by many tiny landing craft, surely only capable of holding 1 occupant. Perhaps there is some kind of forward scout searching for metallic opportunities? As you consider this, a much larger landing vessel moves in to engage you, and the scout ships scatter in all directions. I wonder how large those scout ships are. Are they only the size of one of these rooms? Maybe half of these rooms? Only 1 occupant. Probably only half of these rooms. That's a really tiny ship. It's almost cute. Anyway, let's continue. Leto Vessel versus Shields. Halberd Beam. I'm not liking the odds here. I'm going to hit it like this. Yep, I knew it. Alright, you receive an image of their captain, silhouetted by the destruction aboard their ship. It bows forward with the metallic appendages about its body doing the same. It appears to be requesting mercy. I shall give none! The ship explodes, revealing their cargo of unprocessed metal. You collect a significant amount of scrap. Okay. Alani's merchant appears to have significantly improved translators. You clearly understand their message. Metal content more than sufficient. Does your ship care to exchange resources for our excess metal? Oh, wait! I remember this! Decline but ask about the translation device. Yes, it is quality. Our ship contains excess. Care to purchase? I'm going to purchase a translator. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Their translator is one of their crew. Your ship docks and you're a little more than a little surprised when the Lannies you spoke with board your ship. It appears the device you purchased was one of the beings that learned your language. Awesome! Alright, we better get him quickly out of piloting though. Actually, how many piloting... Yeah, you've got some piloting experience. If I put you on the shielding... yeah, you're going to start draining the oxygen from the shielding area. That's a really central location, so maybe I'm not too thrilled about that. But... yeah, because these guys are going to have to pass through this area. Well, yeah, we'll have to deal with it. Welcome aboard, Translate! That's really your name, Translate. Yeah, let's head here. An image of some weak and hungry humans comes aboard your screen. Those metal people think they can just absorb half our engines and leave us here to die? I hope you understand the need to take your ship by force. They must have a super shield bypass unit. Boarders are on board. Well, at least they have an explanation for why people can suddenly teleport onto past the super shield, because previously, before the advanced edition, they said you have no idea how they got past through your Volton shields. Now at least there's some sort of hand wave. But anyway, intruders on board. Where are they teleporting? They are teleporting there. Where are they headed? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to drain the oxygen from this area. Aren't I so smart? This is not going well. Translate, you should probably just head to medbay. And I'll let the oxygen deprivation take care of these guys. Let's take off the oxygen right now so that we can trap these guys in with their in here. Alright, we can turn the oxygen back on. They really aren't... what's going on? The oxygen deprivation isn't working as quickly as I thought it would. You go and take care of these... go and take care of this guy, I should say. Let's just start draining the oxygen from this whole dang ship. Besides that area. Let's trap you in here. Alright, you going, yeah, just go to medbay. They'll die of oxygen. No, you stay here. I'm feeling very wishy-washy today, aren't I? Alright, let's close all the, rooms. The oxygen's going to go back up. You're going to get healed. The oxygen's going to come back except for the areas where this poor guy is. Of course, he doesn't need oxygen, so I don't know why I call him a poor guy. Anyway, translate, head back to shields. What? Oh! I didn't save the crew position. You head back to shield, let's save position, let's jump. That took a little longer than it really needed to, but oh well. You arrive at the beacon to discover a civilian ship fleeing from a lone Lanius craft. The civilian messages you, "Help! The metal monsters are coming to melt down our ship." Strangely, no active weapon signatures are detected. Well, I'm going to try and contact the ship using my Lanius crew. Translate, do your stuff. Your crew member opens a channel with him. It seems they're scouting for a merchant's guild, which is seeking to establish connections with the other sentient races. He suggests they advance research time into developing a better translators and asks if they are selling anything at the moment. You know, how about Translate helps you with the translator translations he has acquired? Maybe he can give you some of that. Anyway, store. Let's sell this breach and this fire suppression. Anyway, shield charge booster, hacking, stun, stealth weapons, mind control, cloaking, drone control, cloaking, drone control, cloaking. You know, I did say there might be a time when I would sell this thing. Turns out, I am, but why did I click that? Now I want to take a look at all this instead. But it's not anything that I'm willing to give up to have instead of cloaking. So we're going to micromanage these two for a while. I'm probably not going to use hacking for a while, so let's put this into cloaking. Anyway, is our oxygen moving up quickly? Yeah, it is. Anyway, so yeah, having a translator really helped out with Lanius. We got a store when we thought we wouldn't get to one this sector. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Continue. A pawnbroker has set up shop at this obscure beacon. He might be offering something worth looking at. 2 missiles for 10 fuel? Yeah, that's worth it. I'm eventually going to be getting offloading this Leto to a store eventually. So, yeah, okay. So what next? We have the Zoltan homeworlds and Rebel controlled. I think I'm going to take a look at the Zoltan homeworlds. Who knows? We might end up with some cool stuff. You see, homeworlds, special locations such as the homeworlds, they tend to have greater rewards. So even though this is a this is a place where we're going to have a lot of aggressive ships. I honestly think the homeworlds is the better choice. So I'll see you guys there. Bye bye.